So that thing's really just gonna scream whenever I load a save now, huh? Well, quickest I've ever jumped into this, but hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. And oh, there's stuff out there. There is stuff out there. We really need to sleep, but as always, you guys have given me a lot of advice on things we can do. And I know this always happens when a save is loaded in, but seeing those power lines sway in the breeze like that is always really unnerving to me. Hello? Why is there nothing? Okay, there we go. I was really concerned for a second about why there was nothing in my inventory. One of the things you guys had told me is better mechanics on how the hooks actually work. Talking about how we can mess around with it using rope, multiple hooks, or even using our scroll wheel to adjust the length. So if we go like that... Ah, we can use it as a grappling hook. Excellent. Now some of you had also told me that there's actually a way to... that there's actually a way to climb up onto stuff, but I'm not sure how to do that or if it would work. Oh, it does! Holding down space does work! Alright. This is a game changer. Nope, come on, give back. Okay, so we're definitely going to be heading back over to there. I'm so paranoid now, I thought that fence over there was a mannequin standing there, or who knows what else. As soon as we get some sleep, we'll go out and start completing jobs. Yep. I heard that. Yep, there you are. This has become our standard procedure if we're dealing with these. Now, what was it that we had to do today? We need Hotel and Golf, and we need 2 level 0, 2 level 1, and 1 level 2. And we are already... those are both level 3, so we need a level 2. Can we target Kerfur? We cannot. Alright, so then hotel, and we'll head out. But there's more I want to do out there, especially with our newfound abilities. That fire has proven quite persistent, and I have a feeling, based on the angle of Kerfur's camera last night, if it hasn't managed to dislodge itself, that maybe it's up by this tower right here, which is actually right where we're headed. It was along a concrete base, but not right here. Kerfur can't find broken server. Okay, maybe you were dislodged and maybe you were able to fix it, so you'll probably be to me fairly shortly. Oh, there you are. Come on. Alright, well, luckily both of our hash towers are taking us towards the smoke, and some of you had advised me that I should be checking that area every single day for changes. It's really only been a few hours since we were last there, but couldn't hurt, right? And maybe Kerfur would like to see it. It just looks like such a predator, doesn't it? Speeding through the grass like that, steaming towards me. Oh, right, you must be the one that I threw down here earlier! Kerfur, why did you do that? I didn't know you could jump. Unless you, like, fell through the bars or something. I don't even know. I'm honestly shocked to find all this stuff still here. But Kerfur ain't leaving me. Now, if we use the hook to try and get up there... Yeah, I know. What are you making of all this? Are you wedged in the back of the ATV? Okay. Well, you have fun with that. Yep. Now, if we use this to reel ourselves in real good... Yep. Come on now. There we are. But, what do we do with it? Ow! Okay, it has an anti-theft system. Oh, did it take my hook? It left it on the ground, didn't it? Oh, my God. Well, I'm not getting back up there. What are you? What are you? I heard footsteps and... There's something there. Kerfur, get out of the way. Kerfur, get out of the way. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Can't try while holding an object. Screw you. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. Oh no, did I drop the camera? Did I drop the camera? And is it gonna leave me alone now, or is this just gonna be a constant problem? Oh no, I still have the camera. Something did not appreciate me trying to mess with their stuff. Now, we could, if we had the hook, use this to, like, carry it away. But somebody said to try using one of these pads to sleep. Is there any reason why we'd want to? Not that I can see. Alright, well, we should probably take some daylight pictures as well. What are they doing here? The site is clearly protected by something, but I still don't understand what exactly it is that they want. Now, something else you guys had asked me to do is try targeting Zulu. Now, of course, each of these towers is named after a letter in the Nato-phonetic alphabet. However, I had just assumed that the reason there's no Zulu is because there aren't that many towers. But, Kerfur... But if we attempt to ping it, it does actually point us in a direction. Actually points us towards the landing site. Okay. Well, Kerfur, if something were to happen, something you can actually see perhaps, would you use those big robo-arms to protect me? Let's be real, you'd probably join in on the beatdown. We gotta make sure to be mindful, considering we can't actually attach you to the back of the ATV now with a hook. You're pointing me towards the edge, and Zulu is all the way, even past this. Off into the wilderness. Maybe it's something out of bounds, something that I can potentially access if we're able to get outside using that other hole in the fence. Well, I don't really have time for that right now, unfortunately. Now, I know the hole where that plush is around here somewhere. If we still had the hook, I could use it to grab that thing, but we're not going to have the opportunity right now. I think the next thing I want to get is probably going to be the remote drone. Because, look, right now, on the ground, it is just too difficult to go pursue radar contacts, and that's something I want to start doing more of. So, I think the drone will really help us out with that. I believe it's actually controlled as if it were a camera. Hang on. Wait, there's something over here. A covered well. Crowbar. Crowbar's what we need. You wanna watch me unearth unspeakable horrors? That's a good Kerfur. However, this is the kind of thing that I am going to toggle you down for. Oops. It's the kind of thing that I'm going to toggle you down for, lest you do something stupid. And pop a save. Because I'm really worried about being dragged down to some unspeakable nightmares. Yep. Lots of bones. Ooh, and another hook. Well, that's convenient. Why didn't the last guy use this? Well, this is one way to save 20 credits. Yep. It's gonna fall right back down. Yep. Well, we can go like that. And we can sort of leverage what little time we have while we're falling. Yep. Come on. Yep. We really gotta be careful with this thing, yeah. There we go. And and this is why we save. Right, you'll grab onto there. And Yep. This is not easy by any stretch. There we go. And that should enable us to climb up and out. Thank you. And now we can grab you from there. Alright, Kerfur, you didn't miss much. Just got some free stuff, which is always good. But now we should probably be taking our leave. Please get out from between the wheels. Man, it's insane to me. Look, we're that close to the transformer. It's nuts to me how much is just off the beaten path. How much is hidden, even in places where we've trod a million times before. Good job out there, Kerfur. You even managed to right yourself in the end for the problems you were having in the last episode. But now we've really got to focus more on... Oh. That was insane for a second. Like, that's not just me, right? That was nuts. But we've got to power you down and allow you to charge. Yeah, we should only need a couple more signals for the day, and then we'll have all the time we want to just kind of clean up. We definitely learned a lot out there today. Lots of good new abilities. Oh, that hasn't happened in a... What? You're still doing it. Oh, and you're behaving differently from some of the others. What is... Okay, whatever this is a top priority. I mean, at first it's going out as a 0 because we're running short on time, but whatever this is, this one feels different. Just doing some more cleaning. Some of you had said that, like, the sponge works better if you, like, hold it and physically move it. For some reason, when I do it, it always seems to behave as if it's not actually wet. And in fact, it is not wet once I go to pick it up again. So for now, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Stubborn stains be gone. Well, let's hope these aliens don't feel the same way about us, huh? And again, if they did, we'd at least have something in common. So that weird one is a planet. I'm not getting anything special from it. But we'll have to start processing that one up from another drive. We have just enough to do this. Level 1. Level 0. One level 2. Another level 1. We will, of course, send out our level 3. And maybe we'll have another one by the end of this. I need to know what's on that planet drive. Yep, hey, as it turns out, pictures of an invisible man don't come out very well. Alright, so we've got this now. Boop, and boop, another planet. There we are. Let's figure out what that weird special signal is all about. What just happened to me? Oh, is C the pratfall button? Okay, well, that was good comedic time. For a second, I thought, like, the signal itself did something to me. Look at that. Oh, it almost looks like... It almost looks like some creature, like, unfurling. Very strange, but we've got work to do, as always. You know, I was just thinking, maybe we should take one of these cameras, maybe the one that's in front of the cave, and instead place it over at the campsite. That way we can monitor it even when we're not there. It's potentially a dangerous game, but probably worth doing. Then again, they seem to have a tendency to know when I'm up to something crazy. Now it's just going to be a matter of grabbing the next day's signals. Just got to make sure we don't sleep right now, because we don't want a repeat of yesterday. We should be on day 28 right now, but somebody had told me that it doesn't really end at day 30 anymore, that it actually persists for a couple of weeks longer now, and it's increasing with every update. So that's exciting, but also terrifying. Means this game's got even more in store for me, and if this is where it's gotten, then how far can it escalate? That's something. The sounds of space are fascinating. Yeah, we're starting to receive these with such regularity that it's starting to become probably something of more concern. Aren't you the one who just the other day said War of the Worlds will become real? Which, by the way, thanks guys for informing me what that acronym means. Now we could get like beacons and all of that so that we can see where our places are and save any points of interest. But I think I'm getting good enough at navigating on my own. What I really want now is that drone. So we're gonna order the drone, as well as any foodables for the day, including shrimp, because some of you had suggested that we make a peace offering. This place is starting to clean up really nice. I mean, we've still got to sell all this coal, and I'd forgotten we still have all these free food boxes laying around. I'd forgotten that some of those are actually edible now. But our stuff has arrived, and I think we're going to be making a late-night trip to once again see the aliens. Only this time, maybe we leave a little present? We got our drone. Yeah, predictably, we don't have enough space for it, but I'm told... Well, we'll try this in the morning, but I'm told that these guys actually function very much like a camera, which if so, we could use it to look for radar contacts, even take off from this bay. Oop. It scares me every time I'm around to experience it. Like I said, though, we'll wait until morning. I want to be able to see. Unlike now. Stop at pine cones. You know, one of these days it's not going to be a pine cone. And on that day, well, we'll probably get another one for the scare reel. Now, I haven't actually seen the smoke plume. Oh, there we go. Right up ahead. Oh, and the area is so well lit, probably thanks to that little thing down there. Hey, drone, are you seeing this or what? Actually, why are you here? Oh, you know what? That's probably the midnight one. Alright, we're making good time. That's all that means. I thought it was after midnight. I don't like hearing those noises from the tree line. What happens if I try to have a little snoozy-doos? And nothing... Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up! I think something's wrong here. Will it... Okay, it'll kick me out at a certain point. That's good. And... Ooh, the rest of this stuff is gone. The cushions are gone. They're building a tree fort. Okay, I'm thinking that's deliberate then. I was about to reload a save. Oh, and they've been moved up here. Leaving off behind a whole ton of shrimp. There's my cables. But what if we leave just a little bit more shrimp? This pains me to do, but... Hey. It's an olive branch, right? We can't actually... What happens if we try... Yep, using does the same thing. Oh, it's a car alarm. I realize that now. Well, we better get out of here. I don't think we're welcome anymore. I hear you. Yep. You're the guardian of the campsite. Well, I know when I'm not welcome. Let's just hope they see what I left behind and don't have too much of a problem with me. I knew that would happen, but I wasn't sure if that was the option that I had chosen before. Oh no, you're just gonna, like, make your way to my base, aren't you? One other good thing about leaving this light in the bushes over here is that it helps me find the way home at night. But we've more or less burned the night away. Those things must be incredibly comfy. I guess the aliens have such futuristic technology that they've achieved ultimate comfort when it comes to sleeping. Well, we should also order a whole lot of new drives and drive boxes. Maybe even invest in the drive rack. Now, anything out there? There's actually a lot out there. And now would be the perfect time to make use of that drone, I think. Right after we start grabbing this signal. Come on. Yep. Yep. What? Something's here. Are you outside the base? Could have sworn I saw something there for just a second. Okay, maybe I should lock these doors. You, followed by you. Oh, I'm being haunted. All right. Well, you wanna throw hands? I'll throw hands. Yeah, and you opened it anyway. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you guys lied to me. Oh my god! No, 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 no. That is hilarious. Okay, oh, please, did you put the crowbar down somewhere, though, or did you just get rid of it? Are you stuck? That's so annoying. You got rid of the crowbar? Oh, no, there it is. Alright, so you're not gonna stop until you just kind of get me, huh? Or you can remain as a decoration. I mean, I'm good with that, too. I wonder if you count as an entity on the radar. Well, I guess you live here now. Wow, I just keep making friends in all the strangest places. So how do we use this drone? We'll grab you. And we can activate. And then I believe I was told we control you from the terminal. So as soon as we get this going, we'll do that. I keep forgetting to multitask, you know? Leave things running in the background. That's how you be efficient in this, but there's just so much exciting stuff that I want to see. Now, cameras, boop. Drone. How do we control you? Oop, that's forward. Are you actually moving, or is that just... No, you are moving. Do you have a certain range, then? It's still quite dark. We can turn on... maybe we don't have a light, and then that rotates you. Oh, that's quite useful indeed, but really only when it gets a little brighter, probably. How high up can we take you? What's your range? Oh, look, we can see all along the river, all along the roads. Bird's eye view that's sure to show us some incredible sights. If only we could see. Yeah, the fact that the terrain appears completely black makes things a bit difficult, but... I was seeing a weird flash for a second from over there. What happens if we were to turn this off? Perhaps they are just the twinkle of stars. Okay, I don't know why those stand out in particular, though. Alright, let's bring her back home. This is so cool. This actually controls much better than I thought it would. I mean, it's a little bit stiff, but that's better than being impossible, like rotor aircraft in most games. I am actually going to purchase a drive rack because, like, we've been so disorganized with them and we have some money to spare. And we also need a whole ton of the drives themselves. And a box, why not? Oh, I almost forgot. I had purchased a taco. How well does the taco do? Not bad for only 8 credits. That would have done me probably better than the chicken nuggets did the other episode. Ooh, and you are here as well. So the drive rack can remain right here. And we'll start loading them in, I suppose. Insert drives. How do I do that? I can't save. I can't save. Why? Why? Hang on, let's leave you here. I was gonna go grab those hash codes, but I think what we're gonna do instead is lock these doors. Oh. Lock again. And send the drone out to look around, because why not? We are picking up some contacts. Alright, so let's instead... SB... What is it? Is it reset? Yeah, target reset. No? SB target reset. And send the drone up to see what's going on. Alright, enough of your night vision nonsense. Go forward and up straight out of the bay. Our disturbance will be, I believe, somewhere in this direction. Oh, it is so low resolution. It's so hard to see what we're even looking at. But let's get out there. Oh, and our battery is not looking great. I'm real worried because the last time we weren't able to sleep, it was the bad sun event. I don't think that's happening again, but you never know, huh? Oh, and I don't even know how to recharge this thing. Do we have to get more batteries for it? Oh, there's that Stonehenge in the middle of its clearing. We could use this to go have a look, actually. Although that still doesn't explain why we're having this issue. Actually, from this angle, I'm able to see just how close it is to the campsite. Alright, let's bring it in some more. What have we got over here? There's some rocks scattered around the field. We're gonna have to bring it down for a closer look. This is so low resolution, I can't tell what I'm looking at. There's something about a second-hand look at something creepy that makes it all the weirder, isn't there? Like, I almost feel the tension as if I were there, even though I'm just sitting here huddled against a screen. My door's locked, not sure what's going on out there. Just a feeling that something is going on. Don't clip the rock. There's a note right there in the middle. But I don't think I'm going to be able to retrieve it. I don't think this thing has any kind of, like, claw or anything like that. Is there something on the ground right there? What is that? Hang on, let's lower ourselves a bit. Just a crumpled piece of paper? And some crates over here, suggesting that we're not the first to discover this. I mean, certainly not, considering there's a fence around it, but... that appears to be a bone. And a shovel. Oh, was there some kind of, like, archaeological dig going on here or something? Fascinating stuff, but still haven't figured out what the danger is. Alright, let's try and bring this thing back and see if we see anything along the way. Something looks like it's getting closer from the south. We've actually got things closing in from every direction. Let's... oh, wait. Can I not... maybe I can't pause because of you? Yep. And now you'll go away, right? Like, I think so? And now... oh, that was why. I was in here panicking, and it's only because there was an invisible man from the stars trying to kill me in the room. You really gotta examine things like this, or else you'll just be left feeling silly. Alright, well, there's still something out there, in roughly this direction, but I can't quite figure out what it is. But we've still got a job to do, and we gotta collect those hash codes. Burger? How am I still finding these things even in my own base? Alright. Stop you. I really gotta figure out how to charge you. Maybe I have to hold you and, like, press reload like we would with our regular flashlight. But anyways, we've got our work cut out for us, and we just lost a lot of time. That drone will definitely be useful for investigating potential contacts in the sky, But as for things on the ground, well, even though it's good for actually examining the base and looking for more obvious structures, it's still going to be something of an issue when it comes to things that are moving around down here, which I suspect is what a lot of these things are. For all I know, that millipede has become a constant thing on the radar. Just like half the things I discover out here that want to kill me. Notably, I haven't seen the Wendigo in quite a while. Yeah, may just have heard something on the end there. So I'll give that one a listen as well. Yeah, we're actually making pretty good progress for the day. Actually, I should check on those transformers. There's a server down right there. Hang on. TR check. Oh wow, a couple of you are very close to death. I feel like they're degrading faster now. Alright, we're gonna have to divide our labor, so let's untoggle that, activate, and after a quick pat, we will use. And try... I just find it so comedic that every morning you wake up and slam face first into the back of that fridge. Oh. Can't manage a ramp? You only, you have to make do with teleporting? That's real funny to me, how utterly inept you guys are at causing actual harm to me. Well, later, losers. I've got some transformers to check on, money to make, cool stuff to buy. I'm assuming that this stuff is my property and not the property of the company, since, you know, I am paying for it and all. That just run over. I kind of wish there was an option to have Kerfur just be, like, sent back home when they're done. Not that it's too bad in this, because they are, like, pretty capable of getting stuff done and following me around on their own. But it really would be a load-off if I could just do that. Especially if they start to run low on power. That, you honestly jump scared me, the way you just, like, loomed ominously in the shadows beneath that grove of trees. Oh, that was horrible. Okay, not sure grove is the right word to use there, but you know what I mean. You look like a shadowy robed figure or something. It's gonna turn out you're behind all of this, isn't it? Yeah, oops. I keep accidentally hitting the pratfall button instead of zoom. Have I been there before? I mean, I just can't keep track of what I have and haven't done at this point, but I'm pretty sure I have. Where's that ATV? Come on, Kerfur, we're gonna go investigate the bone site. Also, do I still have the shovel on me? That's another question. What is that right there? Hang on. I don't think I have seen this. Or actually, I think I might have, but only in, like, a much earlier version of the game. Okay, Kerfur, don't be in too much of a rush to pose with a body for a picture. There is something there. Alright, okay, we do have the shovel. Sorry, Kerfur. What is this? Okay, so partially obscured objects will actually be dug up in that way. What about this? Is this something? No. What is this thing? If we collect it and check our inventory... Radioactive capsule! Should I be holding this? A very heavy object. Presumably a capsule with radioactive material inside. Well, no wonder what happened to you. Actually, very much wonder. Very much wonder. Even though it's clear why you died, it still leaves a ton of unanswered questions. Who were you? Why were you carrying it? Why did no one come for it? It must have been there for a while to become lodged in the ground like that. Okay, you stay right there. There we go. And gotcha. Let's get you into the corner behind this thing, which you cannot recognize. And activate. There we go. Yep. You always seem to come back in, like, the 80 range. You're actually very power efficient. Unlike half the other stuff in this game. Yeah, boop. Let's just take this here radioactive capsule and drop it on the ground. Let's just leave this wherever. Here seems a good spot. And now, let's just see if we can't maybe get a couple more signals before midnight. Should be quite doable. And they can be level 0, so it's fine. Meanwhile, might as well go around and get some more cleaning done. And yeah, this place is actually starting to look pretty good. There's actually a lot more clutter around now than stains. And it's actually crazy what like a night and day difference it is. I've got some trash bags, so we'll start decluttering more in the near future. Still struggling out there, huh? That's alright, you'll get it eventually. Not. Alright, what do we do with those garbage bags right here? Yeah, let's start actually cleaning this space up. Let's make it actually look like someplace humans should inhabit. One, and yep. This trash pile has been a long time coming, hasn't it? And boom. Alright, let's put in an order for that, for the item bag we're going to send this out in. Alright, we've got about 30 garbage bags to get rid of. And who knows how much other trash. This stuff, I don't know if it's just not enough or if it doesn't count as cardboard waste, but either way, we'll take all of that. Wait, I just had an idea. Now, I was gonna say, I just came up with like the most ingenious way to clean up there, but I guess it won't work. Okay, it is about time to send you out. And that's 1, 2, 3 level 3. 1, 2 level 1. And 2 level 2. Quite a tall order, but quite a doable one, I think. Now, we're going to want to send this out really quickly, but, yep, 3 level 0. Oh, only 1 level 1 was needed. Okay, hopefully we completed that. I can clearly hear something in this noise. Our systems can't detect anything, but I hear strange sounds. I've been thinking that this entire time. Like, I keep thinking that even when there's nothing actually there on the waveform, I still hear what sounds like faint voices in the static. But you're now finished? Oh, it's doing that thing again. Come on. Let's have another listen then, shall we? Okay, so that's more of a low tone, probably something that's explainable. Which is about the best I can say for certain things. It's time for us to order some more supplies. However, in the meantime, I think it's been a while since we've done any real upgrades, so I think maybe we'll put a little more into download speed. And definitely more into processing, since that's something that it's more important now. We're actually... Let's do it. Let's get the maximum computer power. I mean, why not, right? Now, modules. We really should be investing in modules. Some of these look pretty useful. I would actually really like ATV solar power. Before we worry too much, though, let's stop and see what our task for the day is. A whole lot, but not anything we can't handle, I don't think. Get in there. Alright, since we have the drive rack now, we're gonna have to have a different space for the pizza. And that space will be right about here. I literally can't think of a problem with this, so, you know, let me know if there are any issues, but I think this is a winning strategy. Now we got all these going. That's the thing, we just need a lot of drives, which is why it's important for download speed to be what it is. Also important for me to actually start these things. Just heard something break somewhere. What do you mean you don't want to sleep? Guy, what do you mean you don't want to sleep? How's your battery doing? Not like I actually have any idea how to do it. There you go. May not have a chance to try. Nope. Nope, we can't sleep. We can't sleep. We are truly in an event now. I think this is day 29. Oops. Come on. Your footsteps. No! Oh, you're back. That's so... I just saw something move outside. A quick flash of the camera. Oh, wait. I hear you out there. I hear you out there. Okay, I think you might be something different from the invisible man who comes when I try to mess with their stove or whatever. Was that just my door closing? Oh no. Oh no, I still hear you swiping around, but I don't see you. What do I do? I turned around and I thought the back of this skeleton's head was somebody sitting at the terminal again. Some of you decided to name this one Edwin, so that's what we'll stay with. Darwin and Edwin. I don't even know what to do with this. Will this stop at some point? We also... Oh, this thing's gonna run out of battery. We need to land. Don't use technology for stuff that should be practical. That's Tesla's job. I still hear you moving around. The note in the basement bunker, it talked about hearing footsteps moving around the base. Actually, it talked about those shortly before he disappeared. And now here comes the rain to obscure... It is you. It is the invisible man. You're throwing rocks at the window. Okay, do I just have to, like, let you hit me? Or will you go away on your own at a certain point? You're just, like, constantly stalking me now. I swear, I haven't been back to the camp off camera. Didn't like that sound. Level 1. And you'll just come in anyway. And, oh, you're just picking up stuff that's on the ground to chuck at me. Well, maybe 2 can play at that game? Ow! Maybe not then. Well, now that you successfully beamed me, you won't start moving again until I come back. Alright, well, yep. I don't even see where you are that time. Okay, will you be leaving me alone now? Because at this point, you're basically just bullying me. Yep, and the pause screen indicates that you are indeed gone. Why did you decide to come after me again? You know, you're not creative. I've already had one visitor tonight. I'm so sick of it, honestly. I've got work to get done, and sooner or later the party has to end. 4:02, no problem. I wonder if him coming for me wasn't maybe a 3:33 event now. Look, I know you're not happy with me messing with your stuff, but I did leave you an offering. You know, we finally reached the point where I'm constantly being assailed during the night. And what have I got for this besides quips? You know, we really have reached, like, the ash threshold, haven't we? I mean, Dr. Kell was already likely a certified lunatic from some of the stuff you've told me, but, at this point, it really is just part of the job. Only a month to get here, and, well, I suppose that's probably a preferable trait in an employee. I mean, when you consider the state that the previous one was left in. in the neighborhood. Do I have those trash bags? I do. We will once again be starting our cleansing of the Trash Kingdom. Oh, there's just so much. Well, at least we can sell it. Oh, it almost doesn't even look like the same place anymore, does it? And keep in mind, we've used like 3 garbage bags doing this. It's nuts. I actually really have to wonder what the story of the Trash Kingdom even is, huh? Like, was somebody having parties out there to accumulate that much trash in that area, or was it some exceptionally lazy employee who actually decided that, out of sight, out of mind, let me just pile it all up in someplace nobody will think to look? Or at least someplace where, by the time somebody does look, they won't be able to attribute it to me. Voices of the Void is a goofy, scary world. Makes me wonder what the world outside of this park is like. Wow, I was looking for this empty gas can. I'm pretty sure it hit the back wall. Did it really bounce all the way over here? Either way, that will go into here as well. Let's just call for that to be taken away. And by now we should have just about everything we need for jobs, and it'll just be a matter of processing up some extras. There we go, and for all that 209 points worth of garbage. Now that is worth it. Alright, what are we doing with this thing here? This is an unknown. I always put extra priority on objects and unknown for listening. Nothing too much, it seems. But I'll get us some money at least. We do also have to remember today that we've got to go out and see the camp again. Once again, you advised me to do it every day. Let me help you out there, Kerfur. Oh, you lovable little weirdo. You're done. We need more. It's like a couple leaving for work in the morning, getting ready together, and then heading separate ways. Knowing the internet, maybe I don't want to pursue that line of thinking any further. Well, themes seem to be coming along swimmingly here. Oh, what a gorgeous little pad you've got. So you've got your walls up, your shrimp has all been eaten. Not that I expected anything different, and I will not be playing with your thingamajig this time. Can't wait to see how your new home progresses. I've got to wonder, actually, maybe they're a race with, like, extremely, like, good space travel and vehicles and energy usage, but they just like living that treehouse life. Now that would be something. Alright, well, let's head out then. There is actually something else I wanted to do today. Not that I actually expect this to work. I think the top of the fence... How did I just get turned around like that? I think the top of the fence will work against me, but... if we can make this work, then maybe we can... Yep. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to let us... Oh, it will let us clamber up and over. Cool. Alright, so we did get in here in the end. But we don't even have the opportunity to interact with this hatch, whatever it may be. And what are you... Test 0 recipe. Stick, rock, rock. Can't collect object. It's because I have too much stuff in my inventory. I did pick up some garbage. Try and, like, recycle and sell it. Still can't collect. But that's what it's telling me. Stick, rock, rock. And it's in German, it seems, which I cannot read. So maybe somebody can provide a translation? Alright, well that at least can come with me. Ooh, and a welder's mask. Well, we can equip that, and... what is that? A screwdriver. Is there any reason why we need that? And a full book, which we will also collect. We are never, ever going to have to order a report book. Up and over, then. Oh, maybe we can use this to actually access Stonehenge. But we're burning daylight, and I want to make sure this stuff gets out in time. If we really are going to be here for another couple of weeks, then there's going to be plenty of time to investigate all these little theories. It is so weird how all these benches are just, like, scattered around. That seems to have happened around the time the mannequins came to life, and I don't know why they did that. Of course, we still don't know the whereabouts of the one Kerfur launched the other day. Kerfur is going home right at the same time as I am. If I can figure out where base is. Have I passed it? Nope, here we are. There we go. You stuck on the table? Come on, you. Let's just enjoy some of that good old radioactive pizza, and we'll chuck the box in here. Now, actually, earlier on when I was crossing the bridge, and I was like, what did I just run over? Was that perhaps a stick, maybe? Yeah, and that may be worth investigating. A whole forest, and I'm gonna have a hard time finding sticks. Why don't we give you a listen while we're here? Well, I mean, we could do that, and a you. But what about you, sir? Wow, one of the alien's friends just totally wiped out on a skateboard and it went, ooh. I know that sound from the 2000s. I hear you. Yeah, we've got to order some more boxes and garbage bags and all that stuff. Order? Yep. But I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually making a difference in doing this. This is just something I'm gonna have to put up with every night now, isn't it? Well, let's lock the doors and hope for the best. I'm gonna have to go into the garage bay in order to get this thing going. There's got to be some kind of contingency I can use to deal with it. What did I need to send out? I needed 1 level 3, 1 level 2, 2 level 1. Oh, we can actually take them out? Okay. If we're not careful, the physics might put them back in. But there we go. Yeah, I just started putting them all in because I was worried that I had messed up the count. But there we go. Now we needed 1 level 3. Needed 1 level 3, 1 level 2, 2 level 1. And finally 1 level 0. But we'll put in a couple of these as well for the money. Because I would like to buy, what would I like to buy? Probably the ATV solar power, honestly. Come on down. Feels good to be able to so easily complete these jobs. But once again, even when we desperately need sleep, it's not a good idea to do so when that final drone of the day is coming in. Easy way to miss it. I think I figured out why it sometimes doesn't give me stamina. I think if I'm running or sprinting while I'm using the bathroom, it doesn't count. Which is, yeah, humanity just figured that one out. Can't lock the interior doors either. Oh, but you know what I've realized now? We are moving into day 30. Which means whatever it's going to throw at us, it's going to throw it at us soon. And maybe this thing can scare off that invisible man outside? Probably wishful thinking. Since we do have some time, why don't we try looking up at Mars? It's gorgeous, yet terrifying. Actually, if you count that thing on the top right, I don't think you can see my cursor, but the top right is the eye, and that line across the bottom is the mouth. And it almost sort of looks like a face staring back at us, doesn't it? Or like a weirdly painted Easter egg. We can pause. I guess it has moved off. Package received, 120. But you don't have any... Oh, there we go. Very interesting. Sounds of space are fascinating. Well, Dr. Max, who I don't believe we've actually heard from before. Oh, we've heard from once. Huh. I wonder if you guys don't actually have, like, on and off shifts. Oh, well. Well, look, call me foolish. I'm a big believer in doing the things that will make the entire rest of the experience easier. Which is why I'm going to go into the store and get the module for ATV solar power. It's very, very expensive, but we've got the money, and we'll never have to worry about fuel again. Presumably. This feels like it might be one of those things that doesn't do what I think it does, or doesn't work as well as I hope it would. We are fast approaching day 30. And presumably also the things that our predecessor saw. I mean, even though I said earlier that I've crossed the ash threshold, we can't forget the fact that I haven't lasted as long. And so it's entirely possible that we're not doing better, we're just doing, well, we just haven't seen what they did. So, let's leave behind a base that is mostly clean except for our blood. And... well, face the music. I don't think the aliens at the campsite are bent on killing me. I think they know about me, and they want to screw with me, but I also think they have a sense of humor. Well, of course they know about me. They've been here many times. I'm just worried that there's maybe something else out there. Not hearing anything so far, but we're gonna process you up. I can't quite reach. Okay, let's get out of here. That's kind of annoying that we can't reach from there. But surely we'll hear something at some point, and we can start on the next. Why am I doing that? You're already on a thing. Only 5 minutes remaining. Perhaps we should be ready on the camera. That email honestly startled me a little bit. Okay, well, we've got our daily task. Once again, quite disappointing. If you just asked me for all level 3s all the time, I would happily provide that. It would actually be easier. But now I'm really nervous. The former end of the game. What could be in store? I know I've talked about it before, but I really appreciate those moments where you're just in your base, staring out at the dark beyond, and listening to the sounds of those signals play, especially the really low-quality, unprocessed ones. Let's get this going. We're actually doing really well in this part in terms of the actual gameplay, and I want to maintain that lead. So our fuel is 75. Is it like a hybrid now? Like, can we still gas it up? I'm not sure. We can. So what does ATD solar power actually mean? Will it, like, slowly... I guess we won't be able to tell for sure until the sun comes up. That'll make a scientist's blood run cold. And hopefully make me a few extra bucks. Is that... What is that? Is that... Hang on. Is there something there that wasn't before? Or am I just seeing things? Is that just a pillar or something? For some reason, I can't for the life of me remember if that white thing was always there. Oh, this is foolish, this is foolish, this is foolish. No. No, but there was... A door! What? Well, this is a time for a save if there ever was one. Oh, we've got so many signals going if we were to have to reload. But we can't interact. Only the flowers bear witness. Wow, something about the movement of that just makes it seem like an audience clamoring for me to do something that I can't understand what. Okay, let's find out if that's still there in the morning. And for now, close the door on this chapter of my life, because that was... Oh my god, what is going on here? I know I've said it a million times in this series, but I really think there's something more going on than just aliens. I think there's something wrong with this area. A whole lot of objects all around us. I think I do actually have to go... I think I do actually have to go check it out. I have to go check out the area around this place. Is that maybe a 333 event? But that is the value in a game that takes its time like this, isn't it? I mean, so many games show you, like, huge explosions or crazy monsters popping out at you. But when it's built up to like this, it establishes that it's something different from the norm. And that is where this game shines. That's where... Well, some of you have called it process horror. I saw some comment that said something to that effect, and... Well, that's really what this is, isn't it? When you get right down to it. It's the distraction from the process that makes the meat and potatoes of the game. I keep seeing things on radar behind the base in this direction, but I've yet to actually catch anything. Maybe I should check the bunker again. It's been a long time since I've been here. You know what? Maybe I should try being down here at 333. Maybe that could be a thing. This is kind of an out-of-sight, out-of-mind sort of place, but it's gotta exist for a reason, right? Then again, who knows if that reason is even implemented yet. That didn't sound like a pine cone. I mean, I guess something could have been rolling downhill, but that definitely did not sound like pine coney. That sounded like footsteppy. That didn't sound like rolling, it sounded like thud, thud, thud. Something's definitely out there. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come through the door. Maybe when it slammed shut, that was something slamming the door behind it. You actually got me all over again, sitting over there in the shadows like you are. But I do just love having all our stuff done early. Let's just have a look at how progress is progressing. Oh, I got a roof. I'm not sure if that was there before. Now, if we park you, say, right over here in the sunlight, at least until the shadows catch up with you, will you start gaining fuel? What does ATV solar power mean? Ah, there we go. It's very slow, but it will do it, and if we park you outside of the ATV bay, over time that will make a pretty big difference. Seems like your pet is getting all in order. Ooh, what is that? Looks like a rolled up poster. Should I maybe not? I'm gonna leave this to you. Should I? Because somebody had told me not to take anything from here. Maybe I'll continue along that line of thought for the time being. That thing might already be coming my way for messing with its stuff again. Then again, it's shown quite a willingness to come anyway. I have to ask, can we actually use the hooks to climb up and over this fence? Doesn't really seem so, not from this direction. In fact, there's an invisible wall, which forces us to cling onto the air. Well, we learned something about the game today. Now, one question I would have is whether or not this thing continues to power up even while I'm sleeping, because that would be a really big deal. I'm okay. I'm actually going to leave this right on the trail over here, because this area seems to be getting good sunlight right now. And you can stay right where you are. Now, if we collect you, not enough space. You hear that? You hear that, right? You heard that, right? Where are you? Listen out. Just got startled by my own door. You heard that running, right? Oh, it's like something scared it away as soon as I arrived back home. Okay, that's more than a little bit disturbing, and these fence posts keep startling me as I pass them in the window. I'm definitely starting to hear those footsteps my guy was talking about. And I'm getting scared by every little sound now. I think that was the server, I think. Kerfur, I think it's time for you to go see if any servers are down. I like to send you out at least once a day. There you go. And, go. I'm getting a whole lot of contacts right on top of us. You know, in the full daylight, with all this clean, the place almost looks kind of weird now, doesn't it? Like it almost... there's some stains clipping through. Like it almost looks too bare. Alright, still need some more signals. Kerfur? Kerfur, you okay? Can you still come in even when the doors are locked? Kerfur, I distinctly heard you. Right, that was you, right? Then again, I didn't get the thing saying you couldn't find a server. Well, you are at 100% cool, so it is enough to fuel you up during the day. Where is Kerfur? Let's have a look at the, let's have a look at that camera. You're not getting nearly enough sleep. Kerfur? There you are, hard at work. Oh, look at that movement. Oh, that is so funny. Wait, is your battery, like, way low? Oh, let's see your arms do their thing. Wow, that is your actual view when you're fixing a server, huh? Day in the life, huh? But you're going to another one now. Hang on, wait. I'm seeing the same battery indicator over here and here, so maybe that just counts for, like, the drone? I don't know. This one is actually having a real difficult time seeing either way. And this one is the one up on the roof. I had forgotten about this. And you're over at the cave. Any sign of Millie? No. Kerfur's doing some crazy work today. It's weird. I haven't actually fixed one of these servers in quite a while, like almost a week. Crazy thing. Probably the best investment in the game, honestly. It just feels like the early game is such a slog, because you don't even have the like, you're just barely treading water, and you don't have the means to make more money, really. You have to put everything you have into just maintaining yourself. No opportunity to upgrade. There is too much living in space. Burger. I think we had actually spotted that one a while ago and I forgot about it. And actually, no, wait, there is still you. We are very, very close to actually purging this base of trash. Well, the balled up kind, anyway. There you are. I hadn't even noticed. Like, you honestly scared the crap out of me. I hadn't even noticed that you couldn't find a server anymore. Alright, well, that slow turn away from me, that was so funny. Like, how could you betray me in this way? There you go, time for bed. I hadn't even thought to check today. But I should see, is it still there, you know? Believe it or not, it actually is. And maybe... I mean, I shouldn't be doing this, I feel like, but, yeah, I don't think this is doing anything. Usually if it's gonna break, there'll be, like, splinters flying off. So this is just here now. This just arrived one day. Now I'm really being reminded of park ranger stories. That was a comparison I drew all the way back at the beginning of this series, and now here it is, back with a vengeance. What are you? Exoplanet. Okay, well... Okay, save? No, save, because we're going to be processing you up. We need you to go out as a level 0 for today, but if we got any other drives? No, we're going to have to order them. After, of course, we take care of everything else that's here. Boop. And... come on. Boop. Suddenly picking up. Picking up sporadically. Alright, well, interesting, but not quite what we're looking for. Alright, you can go out, full box, and These should be the reports for the day. Yes. How are we doing? Gaussian field theory. This is incredible, Dr. Kell. This data helps explain so much about deep space field theory. We don't even know where to begin. There are flux patterns like we've never seen, and you can actually hear the shapes interacting. At least, we think that's what we're hearing. Fantastic job. Keep them coming. Well, at least you decided to comment on that and not the bunch of blank drives we put on there. And we get a whole bunch of points. This is what that weird-looking exoplanet looked like, even at level 0. Alright, we are... processing you up just became our top job. But it's about to be... Day 30 was actually fairly uneventful, at least if my count was right. But day 31, that marks 1 month, right? Depending on which month this is. And maybe something will happen then. I'm just continuing to work while I process that exoplanet signal. And even though it seems like this distant, hypothetical thing, since it's all through the computers, I can't help but wonder whether whatever made that sound out there will at some point be coming down here. That's what this game is all about, isn't it? The fear that the glass will be broken. Alright, final level. Sandbox unlocked. Huh. Well, we receive our daily tasks. That's a lot of signals. We may not be able to make that one, but that'll be okay. And we're looking for Mike November. Is that a Jack Ryan reference? Answer no, but it's still funny for the 4 of you who got it. And yeah, you don't actually seem to be changing much at all. I wonder, based on that image, if what we were seeing wasn't the sound of a planet, like, coming apart or something. Wait. Oh, alright, I hadn't seen that the other side was 3D. Alright, boop, and boop, and boop. You're not going to be able to hold everything, but you can at least make this a bit more organized. Actually, perfect. There's still a couple tribes lying on the ground, but that's not bad at all. We're going to try and catch us just a little bit of sleep, but we don't have a ton of time. Just about an hour. Yep. Don't want to play too crazy with that, but I do want to go and try and see that door again in just a few minutes. How do we... okay, we can take one by one, so they make this very easy for us. And there we go, but we've got to wait for the detector. You are finished. Huh? Getting some flickeriness. I believe we've heard this one before. Yep, and the door's open again. The door's open again. Hang on. Hang on. Go. May only be for a short time. Once again, it opens every night at 3:33. Or close to it. And then slams shut when we get close. There's got to be something we can do there, but I'm at a loss as to actually what. I'm seeing things in the far corners there. And you know what? I'm feeling bold. I'm about ready to end this episode, and I want to go after those things, so let's SV target reset and see what we can do. Quebec is down. We're going to be out looking for something in the northwest. Let's go for it. Oh, that door's open again. And once more slamming on me. You know, I'm starting to get real irritated with this thing. I'm gonna have to resist the urge to make this image right here the thumbnail. And there's the fence. I really have to wonder, then, whether it doesn't just point you towards, like, Easter eggs or other hidden things, or if these are actually contacts that spawn on the map for a limited time. I've never been able to catch up with one of them, or at least I don't think so. But then again, following one of those contacts was how I discovered the box over by Whiskey. The one that accepted all the tiles. Huh. What crazy fate that I should find myself here. Who's up for some fear facing? Come on, cut. Hey there. Never gotten to get a good look at you before. Ah, there we go. But you know what? I'm good. At least we got something else out of this. Those who haven't seen the earlier videos, I mean, I know I've talked about it, but those who haven't seen the earlier videos are wondering why I'm not more freaked out by this. I didn't lose my camera, did I? Oh, I did. Where did it go? Are you just going to be out here now? Oh, here we go. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried about that. That would have been a sour note to end the episode on. Let's get back, shall we? So what have we established? If you have more than 2 legs, you're welcome in that cave. Less than 3, not so much. The longer this goes on, the less it seems like an invasion, and the more it seems like a haunting. Just thought I'd check in one more time to see how the house building is going. Ooh. Quite well indeed from the look of it. Wait, in the flash, is that an actual depiction of the creatures themselves? Hang on, we gotta get up there, Ah. That does not look nearly as friendly as I'd hoped. What are these knives sticking into it? What does one do with these? Once again, taking your advice and not taking anything from here. Look, they're piercing through the wall. This place is coming along nicely, but I'm starting to wonder if there's not a reason why they're here beyond just camping. The plot is definitely thickening, but oddly enough, who'd have thought this wouldn't be the weirdest thing that's out here now? Out here permanently, might I add. Let's actually take a closer look at that poster, shall we? Our photo album is quite an apocalyptic log indeed, if anyone ever gets a chance to even see it. That door. I've got to figure out what that's about. It keeps shutting me out when I get close, but maybe there's some kind of way? Something I can place on it, maybe. Ooh, maybe I can place a camera in front of it, and we can catch a glimpse at what's inside when it's opened. These actually look to be like cat creatures. Look at the ears. Almost looks dystopian, like they were part of some kind of oppressive society. Maybe that's why they fled? They're like some kind of like space libertarians? Or maybe they actually were enslaved. Funny how that's not my last photo, the last one on the reel, huh? But yeah, I think I'm going to do that right now. There's not really a convenient spot to watch you from. Maybe from over here? Yeah, I think this is going to have to be how it goes. So let's drop that. And you go right there. And let's have a look at what kind of angle that's going to be. Would you like to open it for me, sir? Because I'm really looking for a canary in the coal mine, somebody to go first and absorb whatever danger might be beyond. Getting real sick of you guys. Hopefully you're becoming an endangered species. It's just... It feels like there's so much out here now, in contrast to the beginning of the game. And the frustrating thing is, even though we have all this information, we just don't know what to do with it. But if we can get this to work correctly, not you, you. This is the angle we want. Oh, what a haunting image right there. Tell you what, this is going to be what we do for the next while. This kind of reminds me of that movie House, when he's like setting up all the cameras trying to catch the creature coming out of the closet. But come tonight, we're going to get a glimpse right through that doorway. Unless they've got some more shenanigans up their sleeves. Perfect weather for a haunting, don't you think? And what else can you describe this as but a haunting? I guess next time we'll find out. But until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.